will turn even the most disorganized person into an organized thinker. It's all about preparation and thoughtfulness. Did you know? Famous list makers. Madonna has been known to write up lists while cruising around in her limo, between shows or while running errands. Her lists include things to do, stuff to buy, appointments, and contacts, and they've been auctioned for thousands of dollars. The power of lists. You become what you believe has been my mantra for some time, thanks to Oprah Winfrey. I was one of those people who watched her show religiously. When I was just 13 years old, I was obsessed with the Oprah Winfrey Show and decided to write a letter to my hero. I got a response on official Oprah letterhead, along with an autographed photo. I love that the letter says, "Time does not permit me to answer all your questions." I can only imagine how many questions I had as an inquisitive junior journalist. Anyway, you become what you believe is one of Oprah's most famous sayings, but she actually borrowed it from Maya Angelou. It's by far my favorite life lesson. It's true. If you believe it, you can become it. 8 of my favorite Oprah quotes. Oprah Winfrey has taught me so much about giving, being a good listener, and striving to achieve my goals. She's been a part of my life since I began watching her show when I was young, and has become more of a role model as I've gotten older. 1. You become what you believe. 2. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. 3. Turn your wounds into wisdom. 4. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. 5. I trust that everything happens for a reason, even when we're not wise enough to see it. 6. Surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. 7. When you know better, you do better. 8. I don't believe in failure. It's not failure if you enjoyed the process. Once you set an intention to do something, it is much easier to follow through. You become accountable, motivated, reminded more often of your intention. The act of writing something down is powerful. In fact, Dr. Gail Matthews, a professor at the Dominican University of California, found that writing down goals will make you 33% more likely to achieve them. This rule applies to simple things like getting milk, as well as more complicated tasks like finding a new job or having a difficult discussion with a loved one. Having a list makes you a better version of yourself, a more organized and determined version. Another nice thing is that the benefits are the same, no matter what the task is. Here are some of the benefits you can expect from list making. 1. List making will reduce anxiety. How many times have you said, "I have a million things to do. How am I going to get them all done?" A list will help to ease those fears. As soon as you start writing things down on paper or in your smartphone and get them out of your head, your stress levels will drop. Plus, we are forgetful. It's true. The average adult attention span is 15 to 20 minutes, so we're bound to let a few tasks fall through the cracks. But we don't have to. As you think of something, write it down in a central place. The pad on your refrigerator door, a sticky note on your desk, in an email, or even in your cell phone's calendar. I need to write down a task right as it comes into my head, or else, poof, I'm on to something else, and it's gone. Taking just a few seconds to write down a task will save you so much time and aggravation later. 2. List making will boost your brain power. The act of making a list uses parts of your brain that might not normally get used. So you're working your brain power and staying sharp while you organize your life. Memory expert Cynthia Green, PhD, wrote a guest post for my blog on how list making can save our brain. As she put it, memory tools, such as list making, force us to pay closer attention to the information we need to remember, and they can give that information meaning by placing it in an organizational scheme. 3. List making will improve your focus. Using your list as a roadmap will allow you to keep your eye on the prize. Having a tool to sharpen your focus will help you in all aspects of your life. You'll find that soon you're getting much more done throughout the day and that you have time to do the things you really love. Staying focused gets tougher and tougher by the day when you lead a busy life. Have you ever tried to write an email to a client or a friend and then been sidetracked because another email